pacifism, socialism, chickdom. I feel like I'm living in a department store, and everywhere I turn there's this chick whiny lezo music, and there's no way out. The whole country is that, and the president was elected by these whiny lezo chick types. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you have any idea that Obama doesn't know what he's doing? Or if he does know what he's doing, we're in worse shape than I fear? What upsets you about Obama's administration thus far? Why don't you let America hear from you? What is it that he has done that really troubles you? How about, let's starting at the top. Are you upset that this man is going after the CIA, not after CEOs? Now, why would George Soros tell his puppet, Obama, to attack the CIA on non-torture instead of attacking CEOs? Let's try to do this together, boys and girls. We're in a graduate seminar together, and I'm the professor of political science. You're a graduate student. And you have a puppet of George Soros, the billionaire who's manipulated world currencies for many, many decades, who has put his puppet in office. So he spends a fortune now sending out memos to little men in the media like Puffball and the others, fakers, one faker after another, and they jump to his tune, and they say, yeah, we want full disclosure. We want Bush and Cheney. We want them tortured. Oh, we want them waterboarded. They were poor innocent Muslims. They tortured the Muslims. Torture the Muslims. Protect the Muslims. Now, why would Soros have his puppet release methods of interrogating vermin like this when only 3 or 4 of them were waterboarded, by the way, and one of them, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, gave up his ideas for crashing planes into towers, the Sears Tower, I believe, one of the towers in Los Angeles. How come that's not discussed? So think about it, boys and girls. Why would George Soros, money manipulator, money changer, the temple of democracy, why would he want America's media to focus on the CIA instead of on the CEOs? Why would Soros want the CIA running defensively instead of exposing the CEOs? Well, boys and girls, I'll give you the answer to this seminar question right now. It's because Paulson, the former Treasury Secretary, Geithner, the current Boy Scout who knows nothing, this new little puppet, and all of the others answer to him. They answer to him because they all answer to the money, nothing else. Since he is one of the richest men in the world, and he lives on insider information, in my opinion, how else to get insider information than through the people who run the U.S. Treasury? So how do you get someone into the U.S. Treasury? You put him there, and then you have him do things like this. So now, instead of having the country focused on Paulson and Geithner and Bernanke and the other jerks in the Federal Reserve and the Obama administration, you focus on the CIA and what they did to protect America and twist it and pervert it into saying that what they did was illegal, immoral, and fattening. Now you go to the next level of discussion on this. This is all opinion, by the way. This is just one man's opinion. Just telling you what I think. There is only one way for the CIA to come out of this and to protect themselves and us. And I know they're listening to the show. They better be listening to the show. There better be a few operatives in the CIA listening to my show because I can outthink most of you. I can say that again. I can outthink most of you because I'm not bound by your rules of what you're allowed to think and not think. There's only one way for you to save yourself and save the agency that we all need. And that is to investigate Soros. Now, I'm going to go to the next step. My suspicion is that the NSA caught Soros in some conversations, or the CIA caught Soros or the other money men in conversations, and they are now attacking the CIA in order to get them off their back. This is a political battle going on. It's a battle for the life of America. Everything is at stake. If the CIA falls, the nation falls with it. If the CEOs who are robbing America are put in orange jumpsuits, America is saved. If the money changer Soros is finally trapped in one of his manipulations, America is better, not worse for it. And so therefore I go back. Why is this administration, the puppet Obama, attacking the CIA, not the CEOs? Answer. Because the CEOs owe him and he owes them an awful lot. In other words, he owes the CEOs. He doesn't owe the CIA. Let's put it to you that way. And I say there's another subtext that I think is possible, and that is that the CIA or the NSA on some intercepts caught Soros and or Paulson and or some of the mega billionaires of this world manipulating this country, manipulating the banks, manipulating the financial systems, and they have told them that they're going to pull the hammer on them, and they're fighting back by going after the CIA and trying to get the people of the CIA, mainly Bush and Cheney and the others, in trouble, in order to get them off the track of the CEOs and the money manipulators who have done this to us. You understand that? Make no mistake about it. When you see $2 trillion written off for programs that don't exist, when you see Dianne Feinstein, a U.S. Senator, taking $50 billion of your money in a time of recession and assigning it to the FDIC just about the same time that her husband, Richard Blum, and his real estate firm get a contract to sell foreclosed properties from the FDIC, and not one word of it is heard about in the media outside of a few talk radio outlets which they want to close down, then you understand where the truth lies. So I'll let you decide for yourself. I'll let you decide for yourself. You make the decision. Luckily, I have no power. Luckily, I am unknown. Luckily, I am the Samisat of the United States of America today. I am the underground press. I am the underground press in America. There is no other underground press in the radio media. There's plenty of it in the Internet, thank God. There's plenty of it in the Internet, thank God. That's the underground press of the Soviet era, where they can say things quietly and secretly. But in radio, I want you to understand something. My show is the third largest in the country. I am not syndicated by any of the major corporate entities, thank God. The others are. And those corporate entities are bankrupt, incidentally. It's only a matter of time until they fall. My syndicator is an independent operator who does not answer to anyone but the marketplace. Do you understand why I am never seen on television? Do you understand why I'm never referred to in any of the print media? I don't need them. They need me. Make no mistake about it. I'll be around here long after they are. I promise you that. I see the handwriting on the wall. I told you I would outlive some of the newspapers. I told you the day would come that I'd be on the air in the local newspapers that I was exposing 15 years ago would be out of business, and they are. They're going out of business. The local San Francisco paper losing $1 million a week, they're going to be gone. They're going to be sitting in the cafes collecting crazy checks, talking about the evils of the CIA. They're going to be collecting crazy checks, SDSI checks, and taking medication and talking about the evil Republicans who oppose homosexual marriage. But I'll still be here. I'll still be here. Now, that's my theory. What's yours? What are you the most upset about? What most upsets you about what Obama's done today? Can anyone explain that? 1-800-449-825 MichaelSavage.com. San Diego, Michael, you go first.
Dr. Savage, it is a privilege to listen to you. I've been an avid reader and listener for years now, and I'm a Marine from Camp Pendleton. I just got back from my second deployment 3 weeks ago, and I'm just appalled and horrified that I've come back to.
Well, that's right. You're on a terrorist watch list. The radical feminist beast from hell, Janet Napolitano, the Janet Reno of our time, has made you the top most wanted in America.
It's absolutely awful. I've told my family and my friends and my coworkers that apparently I'm the greatest threat to America. Despite serving 2 tours in Iraq, I've lost friends, I've lost other family members to this war on terror, and I've been to Iraq.
Michael, are you a white male as well?
I am.
Well, you see, you're on the wanted list now.
Clearly, I guess I'm the great...
Michael, let me explain something to you. I filed a lawsuit against Janet Napolitano of Department of Homeland Security with the help of the Thomas More Law Center. We are demanding a disclosure of all the names on the list. Are you aware of that, Michael?
I am.
I have also filed another lawsuit for a Freedom of Information request from Janet Napolitano, demanding a list of the names that she has on her little Madame Defarge list. We're not taking this laying down, Michael, because when I get that list, we're going to put people in jail if we can. Because if they violated our civil rights, if they violated our privacy, if they violated our human rights, if they violated the Constitution, I will go after them with every dime that I have and make sure they go to jail. Never mind the CIA.